guys, it's Adele here today with a layout using the freaking gorgeous TSK Indi from the March kits. And so for this layout, I am doing a selfie of me that I took just in my hallway before I did a little impromptu photo shoot for a friend that's starting a wedding photography business. So as soon as I saw that beautiful floral paper in the kit, I knew I wanted to use it for this photo because I have some flowers in my hair, and I'm just playing around with some different pink tones of gelatos here and some modeling paste, texture paste, whatever you want to call it. And I use that plastic thing that I'm mixing it in is actually the plastic packaging off the ephemera package. So I just keep them in a little spot and I can use it as a palette, and then I can chuck them out because there's nothing worse than cleaning paint palettes. I hate it. The colour wasn't as saturated as I wanted, so just using my Stanley knife and hacking, I think is the right term, into those gelatos. Mixy. You have to mix it for a while because you have to kind of smoosh those shavings. And I don't mind, in the end, there are a couple of little bits that do have that saturated shaving still there. And I quite like it because it gives it a bit of something extra. So that stencil that I'm using is from my stash. It's from a Kaisercraft 12x12 stencil that had 4 different patterns on it. And I just cut it into quarters just to make it easier to use. So I'm just using some washi that I hate. I'm sorry, I'm not a rainbow person, and this washi roll I got in a pack, I think with 3 others maybe, and the rolls are humongous and it's great quality washi. So I just use it as my mixed media washi. So I sped that up a little bit for you. I just smushed it all over and then dried it with my hairdryer, and it's still not 100% dry. And because that paper did buckle quite a lot, I just attached it to a thicker piece of cardboard that actually came in some packaging that I got from a parcel that had 12x12 papers in there. So I love keeping those thick bits of cardboard because they come in handy when you need to give something a little bit of extra strength, because I hate using another piece of white cardstock because I think, I can use that for a layout, but I'll never use that cardboard for a layout background, so it works. So just using one of the pretty polka dots, and the photo was actually the perfect freaking size to have the polka dots showing all the way around, so that was a fluke. Good work, Adele. And I'm covering that little heart cutout piece because it doesn't matter, you can't see it anyway. And using my dryad scissors, I love those things. The back of that text paper was very, very energetic, and so I'm glad it had the more subtle text on the background because I found the other side a bit tricky, but I love text. Just using my metal ruler to just add a bit of distress to the bottom of that. Love a bit of distressed edge, don't you? So here I knew I wanted to use that. That's one of the, I don't know what they're called. Are they called like pop-ups, or they're called something, but it's from the Craft Market collection, the extra little bits that that were in the TSK. Yeah, I think they're in the TSK. I mix all my kits together, so sometimes I get a little bit confused. And I wanted to use that yellow floral side, but then when I flipped it over to tape it, I was like, polka dots, that's working. So I changed it to the polka dots and then just do a littler strip of that yellow, because yellow's not really my thing, but it worked in this one. What am I doing? I was listening to music while I was doing this. So if I start, actually I think I do at one point, I start dancing with my hands because that's what I often do when I'm scrapbooking, because I'm listening to some hip hop. I think this was Neo's new song, She Knows. So if I start dancing, you'll know why. And I do end up using that yellow at the top there. My voice is still not 100%. That was a bit of a pubescent boy squeak that I just did there. Poppet, get away from mummy's things. Sorry, chastising the child. Pops. So that those tiny little strips are actually from the bits of the floral paper that I cut off on the side. So I am a shocker when I'm using a kit. I keep the most ridiculous scraps, but I end up using them because they're ready to go. So when I'm using a kit, I just put it all together and I put the bigger pieces on top and then the little scrappy bits on the very, very top, and I use them. Oh, here, I wanted to add a bit of a doily because I felt like those two sides were a bit, the stencily bit and the papery bit were a bit disconnected. So I thought a nice doily would kind of link them together. And that doily, I believe, is a Studio Calico one from my stash. Yeah, it is. Very delicate, but you can pick up doilies from your local $2 shop. Or Doodlebug actually has some nice ones too. So I hate tape. I hate taking tape off. And I just cut my nails so you can see that I'm struggling majorly. And I wanted to put it a little bit up because I didn't want to. I've been doing a lot of layouts where it's across the page, and I wanted to kind of do that a little bit up and then do a heap of embellishments underneath the photo because the embellishments from the confetti and the craft market are just too gorgeous. So here, adding some craft market crepe paper sequins, and I end up putting them all on and then end up taking them all off, as you do. That bow it's beautiful, but it was just a bit too, look at me, I'm a bow, I'm over here. It's taking a little bit away from my pretty face, and I didn't want that. It's early today. Usually I film my voiceovers late, but today this is an early one because I'm about to get in the car and drive 7 or 8 hours up to Nay's wedding. Yay! Which is very exciting. Can't wait to see her and Kayla. And that tag, I love the camera, but it had kind of like I think it had a bit of yellow. It had something down the bottom which I didn't like, so I just cut it off. And I was determined to use that heart, but it just didn't work. And I was determined to use a floral. I don't remember if I did in the end. I think I did actually. Not that one though, maybe. And I thought number 1, because it's just one person. Very literal interpretation of the number 1. And that little arrow is from the wood veneer pieces that were included in the kit. I'm not sure which. That's really bad. I should have probably checked that. I'm not sure which ephemera came with the TSK, if it was craft market or confetti. But if you have a look on the Scrappery website, you'll be able to see. And I love that pink big tag thing. So I did struggle with the embellishing of this one. Usually I'm just like, grab this, stick it, grab this, stick it. But the problem is all of that crepe paper stuff is too pretty. Like, usually I can just pull out like, oh, I love this, I'm going to use it. But I just loved everything, and those florals and the gold leaf. Oh my God. I really want the new, the dies that go, the metal dies from my Big Shot that go with the crepe. Oh, is it confetti? It's one. It's using my. No, I can't talk. Oh my God. I really want the new crepe paper dies that are the florals. I really want them, but I don't know if I'd use them enough. I really want the leaf. I love the leaf that's included in it. But for now, I'll just hoard the leaves that are in that one. Oh, look at that. It's sped forward. So I've embellished. I added my my title, Happiness. I am struggling with the titles at the moment. I'm having a bit of a title block a little bit. adding some gold Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and I think that's it. I added a couple of tiny word stickers underneath my title, making a few big blobs, and that's all. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to the Scrappery and check out their blog. We've got a few projects up there that are new at the moment that aren't on our channel. And also check out their shop. They've got heaps of friggin' new things. I just got a whole big box, which I'll be showing soon. It's really nice. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'm off to Nay's wedding. Bye.